I think what really sets it apart is the involvement of the teachers and the training of the teachers. You know, they're able to move at their pace, you know, within a given amount of time, but they're able to really reflect and think about it. And then having the community of practice as well as the coaching is so key.
I work with other programs where we've done a lot of training, but we really haven't had that individual coaching piece with the mentors, and that's really been different.
Being able to offer Begin to Excel to families and to children is absolutely what makes us a game changer. There really are no other programs out there like this.
It concentrates on how the teacher understands themselves before they understand what's happening with the child in the classroom. You know, as a social worker, that's music to my ears, because for me, starting where the child is at is really understanding what are your triggers to that child, because otherwise you're transferring a lot of that onto the child.
Teachers really want to stay because they're being challenged, they're learning, we're really invested in their growth and development, and again, this is different than what they're going to get somewhere else.
I see them showing more empathy. I see them not only recognizing their own feelings, but recognizing that of others. I see them being more sympathetic also, like, you know, they look at their friend and they see they're having a hard time, they'll go over, they'll just touch their shoulder, or they'll say, "Are you okay?" It really has made such a big impact.
I think the ECSEL program provided a great foundation for her to learn and to engage. I'd like to think that as a result of coming through the ECSEL program, she's better able to make friends, maintain friends, and be a good friend on top of being a curious student. It makes them better students, it makes them better people, frankly.
I believe that the Begin to Excel program has provided Sarah with the tools of emotional intelligence for her to succeed. It's not an easy thing to be regulating emotions, right? But the fact that she has the tools, or she's constantly being basically exposed to the tools of how to regulate her emotions, I think is key. So she tries to regulate her emotions. It's not a success all the time, but nonetheless, the fact that she's trying, I think, is a huge achievement in and of itself. And you know, if she's learning that at a young age, or 4 years old, then I believe she's started the path right.
Trust me, when you see it in action, when you see 2 or 3 children at a peace table, when you see a teacher with a child work to calm them down and use a calm down bottle, use the emotions board, and you see the child go from really dysregulated back to a calm state, and then you really are wowed. And you're like, this works, this is important, I can do this, I can incorporate this into my classroom.
My favorite part is how the teachers have engaged with it. Absolutely, because this group has definitely gone through a lot of training, and they have been in their programs for some of them 30 years. And so they have tried a lot of different things over 30 years. So to see them become excited about something new, for it to come alive in their classrooms, especially if you've been in a field for 30 years, you need something to renew you, to regenerate your excitement. And to see that with the educators is really rewarding.